Alright, so I'm putting this workout equipment away. Right, everything fits in here. Okay, everything for this workout equipment fits. And I'm looking at the paperwork here, and something caught my eye. You know, it's telling you the different things you can work out with it. And this picture is what's getting me. Okay, can you see it? It says hamstrings. He's doing a regular push-up. That's working out your chest. Hamstrings are the back of your legs. What? Who wrote this? What else? Yeah. Your hamstrings are not here. That's a regular push-up. That's going to work out your chest. Hey everybody, welcome to Life According to Logan. My last video that I posted, you know, I was pretty upset in it and stuff. And I haven't uploaded anything since just because I wanted to see how things would play out and such. I don't even fully recall what all I put in the video. But last I remember is, you know, I wasn't making really anything. I had a lot of bills, very frustrated on the road and everything, and all that's true. So I believe I left off with I made like about 43,000. No, geez, I wish 4,300 about thereabouts is what the truck was bringing in. So I was looking forward to a very good paycheck. So that Friday, I got $139, and to say, no, it wasn't $139. I think that was the week I got $60. No, it was $139. And so I was really upset and distraught. It would have been $1,139, but I was $1,000 in the negative with Prime, apparently. So they took all of that. They didn't partition it at all. They took it all. And left me with $139, and I had absolutely no food at that point. I had like my last sandwich, and there was nothing else. I'd eaten everything else, like a jar of pickles and everything, you know. And so, you know, I wasn't doing too good. And then I was underneath a load that day when I got paid. I had picked up a load and I started driving, and then when I saw what was deposited in my paycheck, I wasn't too happy about it. It was just really bothering me extra because, you know, not only could I not use that to pay my bills that were due that day, I had to get food for me and my dogs. And then I didn't know if I was going to get anything the next week. So anyways, I ended up waking up because I couldn't sleep very well, and I had to get going anyway, and it was just like bugging me. So I reached out and I wrote my dispatch, and I named him specifically in it, so that if anyone else that was helping out in dispatch that day saw it, they'd know to give it straight to him. They are for his eyes. So I let him know how much I made that month, and it was literally under $200. Well, maybe it was about $210, okay? And what my bills are in a month, which are significantly lower than most people's because I don't have house payment, I don't have rent, so I don't have those utilities, and that's by design so that I could, like, really make money out here and get out of debt. And expressed that it's stressful, it's making me exhausted, which it does. It mentally exhausts me, and once your mind's gone, that's it. It doesn't matter if your body's fresh, you know what I mean? So I let them know that, hey, I know you're busy and I appreciate all the work that you do and stuff, but I got to start making a profit out of here now. I'm hungry, I'm worried about my future, and now I can't pay my bills on time, and that's should not be. If you're working, you should be able to pay your bills and eat. So that week I was actually on like some really good loads. I was underneath some pumpkins, and then after that I picked up potatoes. I only brought in 2 loads that week, but they both paid so well that the truck made like $5,600. So when I got that paycheck, which was not last Friday, but the Friday before, it was nearly $3,000. And that's how I felt my paycheck should have been this whole time. Very happy, but most of it went towards getting all of my bills paid, plus the late fees, plus my bank account was in the negative $500 because I had automatic withdrawals for some of my bills coming out of it. And I did not know, with enough time to warn the bank, that once I signed a lease, that they would no longer be putting my paychecks or my settlements, whatever you want to call them, into my bank account. You have to have a business bank account for that. Well, I didn't know that until the day I went to sign. And so by then, my car payment and car insurance had already drawn out, okay? which put me into the negative, plus late fees. So nothing else would come out because it won't go more than $500 in the negative, with the exceptions of the late fee. So it was like $525 that I owed. Thankfully, it's not a bank, it's a credit union, so you don't get charged every day that you're over. You just get charged per overdraw. But still, it's $25, right? So actually, it was like $50 because there was 2 things drawn: my car payment, my car insurance, plus $25 for each. And yeah, so. And it had been sitting there because all month I wasn't making shit to be able to put in there. So, you know, I'll get into that next. Like what I'm working on now. So, I'm feeling better about that. I still have some money in the bank. I got paid this week. I can't remember how much. It wasn't that much, though, because I had made maybe a little bit over $4,000. So usually I'll get like 1,000 something, depending on how the fuel was, and if I was in areas that had like the turnpikes and stuff, the roads, the toll roads, which I hate toll roads, but I've always hated toll roads. It's not just like a new thing for me. So I've been feeling a lot better. I don't know if they were just testing me to see if I had the strength of will to, you know, write them and say, hey, this ain't gonna fly, which I highly doubt. Or it's just, you know, I'm too weak-willed in a way to where I was just taking whatever they gave me, naively thinking that they're, you know, this fleet specifically that I'm on, of course, all of his people are lease, you know, so you'd think, I was thinking, well, they make sure I make some type of a profit. And that is their goal, but they can't keep track of everybody and everything, you know what I mean? So, but I brought it to his attention. He wrote me back. He said, 10-4, I hear ya. And so, ever since then, you know, it's been like 2 weeks, but we're going to see how we proceed. I'm in the yard now. I got in yesterday, Sunday. Today is Monday, and then I got tomorrow. And then I'm going to get out of here. I'm hoping that I didn't mess up my reset because I was, you know, here for the day and a half. So that was like a 34 or something, but I didn't quite get it. And so I wanted to move because I was parked up by the pavilion, not the pavilion. Is it the pavilion? Millennial building or whatever, where all the main shit is. I only park up there when I first get here, if there's parking, so that I could do all my laundry and stuff. And then when I'm done with all of that, even if I'm going to stay here for another couple days or whatever, like I am going to be staying one more day, I'll come over to the pavilion because there's a bathroom here, there's a sink here, so I can do my dishes that way. I can walk Buddy around. I usually park facing the pavilion area because it's nice and green. Behind me is the pad where everyone's training and stuff. I'd rather look at the green. And now I don't mind walking over there if I have to go get something. You know, I'm fine with that walk. I need the steps for my exercise. Buddy likes it over here too. I just prefer it over here. It's just peaceful, right? So I have a big old mess that I gotta get to, and a little bit later in the video, if you've made it this far, I'm gonna go over some workout equipment that I got to be able to use on the road to try and get some exercise. But I got a huge mess to take care of. I did all of my laundry, including my bedding. The only thing that needs to be washed now is Buddy's bed. I even went to, I think it's Petco that's out here, and they have like a station where you can wash your dog. So I gave him a bath because he was like stinking and making everything stink quicker. But yeah, like check out this mess I have. All right, so, you know, I got all of this here. I got a new pan, which I'll show you in that in a minute. This is like different cleaning supplies and stuff right here. And then back here, as you can see, I got a big old mess, right? This is stuff I gotta sort. That right there, that big old item, that I'm going to switch up my how I have things situated as far as my clothes. Like, I'll just show you. Okay, so in here, something fall. Yeah. I have this set up, right? And I have all my clothes in here like this, and that's fine, except for when this starts getting empty, and these things will fly out of here, and I'll open it, and it's just like a burst of whatever. So what I'm going to do is, I have this right here, right? And it's going to go up here where I've just thrown everything up here because I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm getting some of my winter stuff. I got to reorganize it and clean in here, right? So I'm going to put all these clothes in this and have that up top. And then in here, I got some hangers so I can actually use it as that kind of a, space. It is the closet. And I'm going to be hanging up, like, I just got this. This is for winter, but also it's high res and waterproof. I have my winter coat when I go back home in November. I got my winter coat I'll put in here, and I got some hoodies because it's starting to get cooler in the northern months, and I love wearing hoodies and stuff. So I'm going to start hanging stuff in here like this. I think it's just going to work out better. I'm figuring this stuff out as I go. But yeah, I have so much so much to do. Clean the floors. I got all the carpets clean because Buddy decided one day that, I'm not going to wake Logan up. I'm just going to pee right on this pile of like rugs because I had bought some because I don't know about y'all, I like to be barefoot if I can, and it's nice to have like a carpet down. Buddy likes it too. It just feels better. But yeah, so I have all of this going on, and there's like my hangers, this to do up top. I'm going to do some today, some tomorrow, but I'm going to get to something I ordered that I'm pretty excited about it because it's a way for me to work out inside the truck. I can also use it outside, but like in the wintertime, I don't like being outside. So I'm going to get to that a little bit later. I'm going to turn this off and do some cleaning, and then I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, so I am tired. I have been working to get things cleaned, and it takes me a while because I'll stop every now and then and get a little overwhelmed because the space is tight, but I had a lot to get rid of and a lot to move around. The up top, it is what it is. I have things here that I no longer need, so they're in the way, but I need them in my life. I don't need them on the truck anymore. So when I go back home in November, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those things, get more of like my winter stuff on board. But as you can see, it just looks like crap. It's the best I can do with what I have, the space and stuff. I think what I'm going to do is, not right now, when I go home. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. When I go home, I'm actually going to do the totes thing. I'm going to get like maybe 2 big totes up here and put the stuff in there. At first, I didn't want to do that because I'm thinking, I don't want to get up there and open the tubs and get the stuff out. But like, I'm sick of looking at this stuff because no matter how I organize it, it still looks like a freaking mess, and that's bothering me. I want it to look nice. But as you can see, I got all my clothes up in there. The stuff that was in here is now up there. This here, I went ahead and got myself a single burner, and according to the website, it's only 120 volts to run, so hopefully I can just, I don't have to unplug everything and stuff like the electric skillet. I'll still keep the electric skillet because I can use it in places like here where I can plug it in out at the pavilion because there are plugs there. Also, the pan I got a wok. And, you might be wondering, like, why would you get a big old wok? Why not just get a little frying pan? Well, the wok is kind of versatile, right? But it's lighter than a big saucepan. So I can do all kinds of stuff. I can cook a grilled cheese on it. I can make my chicken adobo in it. I can boil eggs or pasta or whatever in it. It's big enough for that. So, man, I'm sorry. I feel like I got stuff in my eyes today. All right, so here, and I wish I could flip this thing around, but okay, so I got everything in here hanging up, and I like it better, actually. It looks better to me. Easier access. Also, like I was talking, I like to have the I don't know if you can see right here. I can't even tell. Okay, this phone is stupid. I can't wait until I can actually use regular equipment. This is Buddy. Hey, Buddy. I wish I could just like turn stuff around without having to stop it. By the way, this is the most I will ever make my bed. I just don't believe in it. I just throw the stuff up there. All that's all clean. Anyways, I have my rugs down. I mean, this is the nice bougie one I got at Sam's Club. It's like some type of like fancy hotel one or something. I don't know. I really like it. And then I get these at like Love's. I went in and I got 2. The guy's like, I never sell these, but I actually really like them. I think they're perfect just for this little section here. And then I normally don't buy excess stuff, but I have this for the holidays. This is my favorite holiday. This is my favorite time of year. I love autumn. I love October, and I love Halloween stuff. I forgot to get batteries though, so I can't turn it on. Alright, so there you have it. I still have some cleaning to do. Like, I want to dust and everything, and the inside windows, I want to get them clean. I just ran out of energy to do that. I did go through the truck wash today, and they got the outside all nice and clean. Probably like really the first time I did the whole truck wash, really. Well, actually the second time, but the first time through here. Specifically, just to really clean it and make it look nice. It was neat, and it was looking pretty dusty. So I'm going to go into different things I got for the truck to work out. Okay, and it's a little bit of a story, but one thing I will show is I do have these resistance bands. I got these in just inside there in the building. I don't know, I've never really used resistance bands much, so we'll see how these work. I'm sure they're not like super high-tech like the ones that like professional athletes would use. They probably won't last super long, but it will give me a little bit of resistance and such. I did buy a jump rope as well. However, it's too dark. I can't really see it. It's like a black jump rope, and it's down. I don't know where it's at. I'll have to find it because I gotta size it and stuff. I want to already have that done before I leave. So I went on Amazon and I had to buy my dog insulin needles because he was running low. My dog does have diabetes. So I went online at Amazon. I got 4 boxes. They each have 100, so that's 400. Plus, I wanted something else that I could. I'm sorry, I keep messing with my eyes. It's like I think I'm fine, and I start talking, and it's like a weird twitch and stuff. It's just been like that all day. I wanted one of those push-up board things. Now, you don't need those to do push-ups, but it was just kind of interesting. And also, the one that I found online came with resistance bands, and you could hook the resistance band to it to do other things. And I thought, well, that's cool because I have these resistance bands that I can use wherever, and then I could put them with those resistance bands if I need it. So I put in my order, and I waited a couple days, and I wasn't hearing anything back. I didn't see anything coming out of my Amazon, no Amazon payment was coming out from my paycheck. And then I went online to look and track the order, and it was as if I never ordered it at all. It was not there in past orders. It wasn't even canceled. It just was not there. And I'm like, well, that's freaking weird. I want to go back to... Because I wanted to come here. I need to get chains on my truck so that I can get under loads that's going past Denver, because there's a lot of good paying produce, going back and forth, and I want to be up under that shit. So I went ahead and I went online and I tried to find the item again. I found an item that is very similar. Ordered it, and then 4 boxes of insulin needles. So 400 needles. That one went through. The payment went through. It shipped. It got here, and I'm like, okay, well, send me to the yard now. I'm gonna come back, get these things, and then I'm just gonna spend 2 days. And I'm going to be going. So I get in, and I get my mail, and they hand me 2 boxes from Amazon. And I'm like, and I was thinking, okay, well, maybe all those items weren't in the same warehouse. So the insulin needles are in one box, and the resistance bands and stuff is in the other. So I get back, and I open the first box, and there's the 4 boxes of insulin needles, and then there's this. This is what I got. Okay, it's like the push-up board, and you put these things in all these little places. Nowhere on here does it say there's any resistance bands, So I'm going to open it and we'll see, but if not, I'm going to be getting some money back because I advertised to have that. So then I was confused. I'm like, well, what the hell is this other box? Was I given a box that belongs to somebody else? So I open it up and I see 4 boxes of insulin needles and this. It's practically the same thing. You know, it's got like the different whatever. And I'm like, what the hell? Essentially, yes, I ordered them twice, but the first one completely disappeared. It was as if I never ordered it. It wasn't even there in pass orders. It wasn't there as just sitting there waiting in the cart when I went to reorder. So I'm like, did I even get charged for this? And then I looked through and I did. I got charged the same day for this order and that order. So there was some type of a glitch, and now I have 2 of these. So the insulin needles, that's great. I have 800 needles. It's even more time between me having to buy them. The push-up board, I guess I have an extra for whenever I have an apartment or whatever. Or I could have one there and one on the truck, or for when one gets wore out, and now I have a replacement. Oh, excuse me. Thankfully, they're not that expensive. It was like 35 or 40 bucks. You know, I didn't want to spend a ton of money. The only reason I even spent that much is because it was supposed to come with, you know, these resistance bands and stuff. So let me actually, let me break one of these open. I don't know which one I want to break open. They're kind of the same. I'll open one open. I'll see if it comes with it. I'll open the 4th generation one. It's the one sitting next to me. Or maybe I want to open this one. Bougier. I don't know why they put a big ass bodybuilder dude. There's no way. I don't think, I'm no expert, there's no freaking way you can get that huge using stuff like this, even with steroids. I'll open this one because it looks like this one has those things like this right here that you're supposed to be able to hook the resistance bands to. Oh, I guess I don't need this. Okay, so it does. Okay, so it has this here. And then these are the handles. And what's nice is it does, like, it folds up. It has this bag that I guess you can put it in, so I can get rid of the box. That'll be nice. But let's see here. So this is it, right? And it's color coded. So yellow, you're gonna work more of your back. Of course, you're always, with any push-up, you're always gonna be working your chest to some degree. But apparently the yellow parts will hit like parts of your back more. The blue parts is just like more of your chest, like the whole thing or whatever, I don't know. And then the green parts are like you work in your triceps. And then, let's see, the red part is more your shoulders. So, I mean, yeah, I'm no fool. I know that a push-up's a push-up, whatever. You can do variations and stuff. To be perfectly honest with you, I am too weak and fat to do... What the hell? Why isn't it? Okay. To do a regular, like, one regular standard push-up, I think. I'm just weak. I haven't done anything physical for a long time, you know. It has this little thing, like a little knee pad. Comes with different things you can use, how to use it, you know. And it does look like it has the bands, different bands. This is like a doorstop thing. And, you know, this is so you can hold on. This, I think... Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, it has everything. So this is a bar. put the bar together, and then you can use it to do different things, like you could hook the resistance bands to it and to this board, and then you can do like your bicep curls, you could do, you know, whatever you need to do. But this is so that you can add it to it, and you know those like roller things where you can roll out? I will never do that. I will never do that. I have such a weak lower back. Anytime I've ever tried this, even when I was younger and healthy and fit and athletic, I couldn't do this shit. It just killed my back. I'm thinking probably the other box, it has the same exact stuff in it. I'm glad I opened this one because I wanted for sure the one that has these resistance bands. You know, they're okay. It'll provide a little something. So I have this to do. I can walk. I have the jump rope. I want to do some stretches. Also, I signed up for, what is it called? It's through Prime. They have like that driver health and fitness or something like that. I signed up for that. I didn't add myself to any programs just yet, but I am going to start uploading my like inputting my steps for the day, because they're having some type of a steps thing for October, just to keep you moving as it's getting colder. I'm thinking about doing the other thing. I can't remember what it is. I'm using my phone, so I can't look it up. But it's like a 15-week program, Fit in 15. I think that's what it's called. I might do that. I mean, these things are free for us. So, yeah, I want to get... I really got to specify what my goals are for myself, so I know what I'm working towards. One, yes, I'd like to get healthy, and I'd like to lose some fat, because I'm freaking obese, you know, and that's not good. I have a sedentary job just like everyone else in this field, so it's important to be moving. Also, I got food here to cook, so I'm not getting takeout food. That'll help me save money. Not that I will never do takeout food, but it'll help save me money, but also less calories that way, and it's going to be healthier in the long run. What else am I going to do? I don't know. I can't think. I'm so tired now. I am actually ready to just go to bed. So I don't think I have anything else for this particular vlog. But I will just end this if you're even here. I am feeling better. I'm feeling more hopeful about my future. I'm still struggling right now because now I'm playing catch up. I'm going to be finding an apartment. I'm having an issue with my car. The city of Flint, Michigan, the people are great. The powers that be, not so much. My car has been at my friend's house, and they decided, oh, you know, the cops will go through there, and they'll just go right up into your yard, and if they see something that they want to sell, like a car, something they can impound, they'll try and find something wrong with it. So what was wrong with my car is I thought my tags were up to date when I got it in June and I transferred the plates. I thought I did the tags. I didn't. They saw that. They put a sticker saying, oh, this is junk. We're going to tow it in 10 days if you don't fix the issue. Well, it's not junk. It's a 2019 vehicle. They can sell it, right? They're going to impound it, figure that, you know, I'm not going to be able to afford to get it out because it is in an area where people don't have a ton of money. You know, and they put this in. The reason I know it's that is because my car is parked in front of a car that is actually up on blocks. They didn't put a sticker on that saying, this is junk and we're going to tow it in 10 days if you don't do something about it. They put it on my car because they could sell that and get some money. You know, either way, they're going to get money out of me, right? So that's the thing I've been stressed out with. I'm here, I can't get there, and I feel bad because now my friends have got to help me, and my family have got to help me do this because I'm here and they're there, right? So hopefully my car's at my brother's house. They took the sticker off of it and turned it around, but that isn't going to stop the city from coming back and taking it, right? So hopefully it's at my brother's house right now because I cannot afford to deal with an impounded car, and then I don't know how many days I'd have to get back. And, you know, it's just it seems like I get one step forward and then I literally do have 2 steps back. But I'm staying more positive now. I'm making my money. This Friday I'm probably not going to get anything or next to nothing because I don't even think I broke $3,000. And that is something I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video. is during that time I did learn what my threshold is, right? If I make at least $4,000, between 4 and 5, I'm getting about 1,000 to 1,000 something, depending on the fuel charges, right? If I make below that, I'm getting next to nothing to nothing, right? So I have to bare minimum $4,000 or more. But my goal is $5,000 or more. That's the sweet spot. That's where I'm gonna make good money. It's not always feasible, I don't believe, to get that every week. But we're trying to at least pull in, $4,500. Get me 1,000 or more a week. But I'd really like to bring in $5,000 or more. And I think with changing my car, I'll be able to do that, because we're getting the pumpkins and the gourds and all that kind of stuff. The apples, I think, are this time of year and stuff, like really when they're really produced. So that's all I have for you this time. I'm going to be saving up. I don't know how long it's going to take me to be able to get something to where I can actually vlog more often and how I'd like and edit. I will get there eventually. I'm working towards it, because I do like doing vlogs, and I'd like to put my journey out here for my friends and family and whoever else is interested, and checking in on me every now and then. Alright, well, I'll see y'all on the flip side.